talking to myself, thinking I was recording and I wasn't. So we'll start again. Alright, day 3 was yesterday. And now we're driving. I'm really not good at this, am I? Oh, you see how you go.
I will when I'm not driving.
Okay, well, tonight you're doing it. All you. Okay. So yesterday, where did we go?
That's where I'm getting on.
What's it say?
Fairway drive.
Don't think so.
What?
Is that one of the ones I said? Can't even find us. We've just disappeared. Oh no. Oh, it's ages ago. I said ages ago unless it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Remember number 4 and remember Golden Gate Ave and Farmington Road. Number 4, if you can see it. Okay, back to what I was saying before I got distracted. What time did we get up yesterday?
Early.
7, yeah? No, 6. We left by 7:30ish. Okay, we were up early. We left at 7:30ish and we started driving to Lake Tahoe. Yeah, what was the drive like?
Amazing.
What was it like?
Amazing.
It was amazing.
See attached photos and videos.
See photos and videos shortly, eventually. A million. Did you see anything exciting on the way there? A chiropractor in the middle of nowhere. Chiropractor in the middle of nowhere. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, I can't remember. Okay, so here's the situation, right? We're barely eating 1 meal a day. We're struggling. I mean, this is like full-on Bear Grylls style. I mean, we might as well have our own camera crew. We're not sleeping. We're not eating. We're holding these poos in as long as we can until it's a convenient time to poo them out. Have we gotten to our hotel yet? When did we get to our hotel? Yesterday. Did I say about that or not? Oh god, we're lost already. So where were we? So yesterday, I talked about the day before, which was, what did we do the day before?
Sacramento.
Alright. Very confusing doing it the day after, isn't it? Got to get this shit sorted. Hopefully we'll do one tonight. For today. Anyway, so then we drove to Lake Tahoe and it was just... We had a pretty good drive there to start with, didn't we? Oh, we had a pretty good drive there. No, not much traffic.
The whole way was good.
The whole way, yeah, not much traffic. Took us about, what, 2 hours to get there? Okay. 2 hours to get there. And weren't quite sure where we were going, but we found it. But anyway, the drive there, it was like, that was when we were on top of the world, yeah?
Yeah.
It was like we were on top of the world. Like, it was crazy. It's just the most beautiful thing we've ever seen, yeah?
Yeah.
Besides myself, like, because he looks at me all the time. But other than me, it's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. And like, we took lots of photos. Like, it miles up, and there's just trees and mountains and beautifulness everywhere. And it was nice and weather was perfect. Weather was really really good. And then what confused us was we wanted to go down to the bottom to swim in the lake, but we were up on the mountain, like at the top, like it looked like we were heaps high. It's like, how can we possibly get down there? We couldn't find a road to get down there. So after we did a few U's and went back and forth or whatever, we found a car park on the side of the road because the actual car park was full. And then we had to debate whether, because the car park had a thing where you fill it in and put it in your money in an envelope and put it in a thing, and that's your parking ticket or whatever. But we didn't know if we needed one. I think I'm losing my voice. I don't know. We didn't know if we needed one because we were out on the road because we were illegally parking. Anyway, we decided not to because no one else had one on theirs. And then, what is this? Can hear me? And then it was we walked a mile. We had to walk a mile. We literally had to walk a mile to get down there, which is 1.6 k's apparently. And it was like, started to get really hot at that point. Well, for me it was hot. It was like 28 degrees. So we walked all the way down there, and then it was just awesome. The water was like clear, yeah?
With gold in it.
It was clear with gold in it. It had gold sparkles in it. No joke. It looked like gold, like sparkles everywhere. It wasn't from the sun, it was something actually floating in the water. So it must have been, what did you say it was?
Like minerals.
Minerals off the rocks. And then we sun creamed each other. And I had my bikini on. And then we hopped in for a little bit, took some photos. And it was nice. Like, it wasn't really, really busy, but there was people there. And I don't know, it just seemed like a good atmosphere. Like, everything just seemed good. Like, it wasn't heaps of tourists in the water, but there was people there, and yeah. And then we decided to jump off this thingamajiggy. A jetty. Because we saw people doing it, so then we decided to jump off it. And we recorded it, and it really doesn't look that high when we recorded it, but it's high. And I shat myself, and I didn't want to do it, but I did. Twice. But the problem was, I wanted to hold on to my bikini to make sure I didn't lose it. But then I copped so much water out my nose, and I was choking. And the next time I went, I'm like, I'm gonna hold my nose this time because this nose thing's killing me. And then I jumped off holding my nose, and then I took my hand off my nose and grabbed my bikini, and then I did it again. And like, it doesn't look high or anything, and it doesn't look deep, but from up there it was heaps deep. Like, we didn't reach the floor of the water. The floor of the water?
Lake.
The floor of the lake. I'm tired. Macca's. And then yeah, we did that. That was fun and scary. And then we went for another swim. And then we laid on our towels for a bit in the sun. Took some more photos. And it was just like, I just could have stayed there forever. It was just so nice and relaxing. I'm not used to relaxing very much. I don't really know what that's about, but I did a bit of it yesterday. And then we left, and oh god, it was hot by the time we left. And that hike back up that hill, I was dying. I didn't think I was going to make it. And this, we hadn't eaten, okay? We got up at 6:30. And what time did we leave? 11:30 we started to walk back up this hill. Boiling hot. Barely had anything to drink. Hadn't eaten. And this was a hill, okay? And I was sweating and I was puffing. And I wanted to have a break. I saw all these old people going down there, these people carrying like babies on their backs, and I'm like, how the hell are you people going to get back up here? Because I'm struggling, okay? My legs, my calves, I could feel it. And then we found a squirrel. We saw our first squirrel. I saw it. Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
We saw a squirrel and he was like all hopping around. And it's like, it's like they're on fast forward, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we wanted to take a photo or film it, but then I screamed when I saw it, so it ran away and we lost it. But I think we'll see plenty more. But I was just very excited to see a squirrel. And we finally got back up to the car. I thought it was really busy. Really busy. And we got out of there, had a nice drive back, and we were like, we wanted food, we needed petrol, we had to go to Walmart. So we're gonna go shopping at Walmart, like properly. But then it was like, we don't have time, we need to eat. So then that's why we decided to go back early. Got back to the hotel. So next to our hotel, there's a place called Denny's. It's an American diner, and I had for $7.99. I had 2 pancakes, 2 strips of bacon, which I would not call strips. Okay, they were more like strings. Like it was, I could have eaten both of them in one bite. Okay, so that was not very pleasing. That was very disappointing. But anyway, two pancakes, 2 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs, and hash browns. And hash browns, when you say hash browns, it's not like our hash browns. It's all chopped up, shredded potato and fried. It's weird. Oh, hang on. Were you meant to get off yet? Have you been looking at the signs?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
8 Mile Road, we're in Detroit.
Okay, so we just reached Detroit. Okay, we're still a bit off. Okay. Oh. And then, so yeah, we went there. And you get like jam on the table and was it maple syrup? Maple syrup on the table, and you just put it on yourself. And the pancakes were so good. They were buttermilk pancakes, so like I think they were filled with buttermilk, and then when they were like fluffy, when you cut them open, all the buttermilk was frothing out of it. Something. So we did that, went back to the hotel, and we got organised for the concert, and we drove to Walmart first, and oh my god, their customer service over there, so they just don't give a shit. It's just everything's in slow motion, like they're not in no hurry at all. And I know I'd like to be in a hurry, and I'm very strict with time, but I'm not exaggerating. Okay, these people are just like, stop, and they just dawdle, and it just looks so easy, and they don't care. Like this guy was just standing there watching us for about half an hour, and he got paid to do that. Just stand there, not help anyone, just stand and watch. So he was just watching someone else serve us. Anyway, so that took a lot of farting around, but the guy finally sorted the phone out. So the phone's fixed now, got a SIM card, got data, can do stuff. And yeah, so then from there we started making our way to the concert. So by that time it was what, 4:30 or something?
Yeah.
It was about 4:30 when we left there, because the guy was just taking his sweet ass time. And then driving to the concert, and we thought we were going to get dinner on the way there or something before we went in there, but we just didn't have time. We got there about just before 6:30, and there was like a massive hold up like along the freeway to get into where we were going, into the car park. And like even their parking system, like they full on had a guy, they full had heaps of people telling you how to park and directing you where to park, and like I just found that weird. Papa! And yeah, so then we finally got in there, parked, went to the will call thing, whatever they had to line up because I wanted to get something like a t-shirt or something, and the line was massive, and we didn't, because the sign said 6:30, so we weren't sure when they started completely. And while we were lining up, they started playing 3 Days Grace, and we're like, what the hell? Because we're meant to be seeing 3 Days Grace on the other side of the country.
Beat that out later.
The whole thing's gonna beep 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 blah, blah, beep beep blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I was tripping out. I'm like, 3 Days Grace better not be here because we've just wasted a day and money by going to this other place to see them. And it was just another band playing their covers, so that was good. But yeah, finally, whoa, sugar and my nigga. Oh, it's emerging. Everyone's emerging.
2.5 miles, Golden Gate.
2.5 miles what?
Golden Gate Avenue.
Okay, good. Okay, and then, oh, they had these really awesome Disturbed singlets, like so cool. They were like Parksville jerseys. They had like 16 on the back for 2016, and they were red and black. Yeah, they were red and black. No, but they were too expensive. So anyway, I ended up getting a boys singlet that doesn't quite fit right, but anyway, it'll do. And then we went down and listened to Alter Bridge, which was like meh, because I didn't know any of the words or any of the songs, so it was like meh. And then it happened, didn't it? Then it happened, okay? Breaking Benjamin came out first. I thought Disturbed was going to come out first. And I held it together pretty good, okay? I held it together until about the second song, okay? Second song, I was crying my eyes out for about 3 songs, and I couldn't stop crying. And I'm almost crying just thinking about it. Like, seriously, we saw Breaking Benjamin after like 8 years of waiting to see them. It was just like the best thing ever. I couldn't believe it was happening. I couldn't stop crying. It was like, I couldn't believe I was here the day I'd had. What a day. Seriously. And they were good. I was worried that they'd be shit live, but I thought they were pretty good live. Like, I was pretty impressed. And they played like one of our songs, even though I don't even think he realises it's our song, but it is. Ashes of Eden. Played that. Unfortunately, they didn't play Dear Agony, which I was a bit disappointed, but I didn't think they were going to play it anyway. But they played some good ones, and it was good. Except the friggin' guy in front of me. Oh. Well, first we were too close to the mosh pit, and then I nearly got knocked over, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought someone was just trying to move past me, and the next minute there's a friggin' people running around hitting each other, and I was just like, oh god, here we go. So then we moved over. Then we got stuck behind some bloody idiot. So when you get down here, I'm just pretty sure you gotta turn left. Okay?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. More than pretty sure. Okay. And he was like, he wasn't even aware of his surroundings. He was like getting up in our space, and he didn't need to. And he was like bumping into us, and he wasn't even watching, okay? He didn't even care. Like, he was looking at the mosh pit more than he was looking at the band, and he wasn't singing the words, so I was getting really, and he was tall, so he was in my way. I just felt like saying, if you're so interested in the mosh pit, go over there and get out of my way. But I didn't know he might have had a gun, so I decided not to say anything because I'm not that naive.
We'll edit that bit out later.
Anyway, so it was awesome, and I cried and sang all the words. Steve didn't know the words, so he was just like,
I knew some of them.
just bopping away. And then, and yeah, my back was so bad yesterday at the concert. Like I wish I didn't have sore back. It was killing me. I couldn't. By the end of Bacon Benjamin, I had to just like sit down, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was struggling. I had to kneel down on the floor. Like I was trying to get him to help me, like rub it and stuff, and hold me up a bit, but I just keep following this road for ages. Yeah. But it killed me. And then Breaking Benjamin finished, and my back was so sore that I almost wanted to go home and just not worried about it because I've seen them. But then I realised, well, then he said that he hadn't seen them and he wanted to stay. And then I thought, we paid so much for the tickets, we should stay as well. But the thing was, like, we didn't think it was going to finish until 11:45, and then a 2-hour drive home, so we wouldn't have got to bed till like 2 a.m, and we had to be up at like 5 a.m. So we were like, I was thinking maybe we should just skip Disturbed, but we didn't, we stayed. But so we had to go to the back where there was like a little fence thing I could lean on and sit on whenever my back got too sore. Like when I sat down it was fine, I couldn't feel nothing at all, but standing up it was really bad. My feels bad already now. Yeah, so I went down the back, and I wasn't overly impressed with the song selection, but that's because I've been to their concert before and I know the other songs they've played before, but I guess they can't play the same songs every tour, every concert, because people would just be like, I saw this last year, or whatever. There was a few good ones. So I had Stupefy, Down with Sickness, and apparently I was hot. I don't know if he was picking on me because I was like yelling in his face, swearing at him.
Doing a bit of screamo.
Doing a bit of screamo in his face. My favourite part about the sadistic abusive mum bashes her kid. Oh. But then we had you never guess what we saw there? A gorilla. A dead set. There was a gorilla in front of us. This little man that just was like off his face, punching the ground and doing this, and he looked like he escaped from the Sacramento Zoo. He did, and it was very funny. And then there was this old lady, and she was like rubbing up and down on this guy, and I'm like, that would so be us. The guy's just not even paying attention, he's just staring up at this guy, and then she's like full going for it, shaking her butt in his face, trying to rub up on him, and he's just like, yeah. He's not even like, didn't even notice, and like she was like, I felt sorry for her, but she was on drugs. Oh, and there was this other lady, she was on drugs, and she was jumping around like a lunatic. I'm like, I couldn't stop staring at people. Like it was just funny. I have a staring problem, I think. Yeah, so then Disturbed, and then that was good, and then we had the plan to get out really quickly, so we thought they were going to finish at like 11:30, 11:45, and then turns out they finished at like 11, and we didn't even know it was their last song, but we still got out ahead of a lot of people, I think.
We got straight out,
which wasn't too bad, but my feet were killing me, my back was killing me. We hadn't eaten since like Denny's, 2 o'clock, and it was like 12 at night, and then we had no petrol. I'm like, shit, thirsty, I'm hungry, need petrol, tired. And then then we found petrol station, went in. Oh, sorry, we're closed until 12, so it wasn't quite 12 yet. Like, are you serious? We had to find another one, which was Shell. I'm like, we thought we were just going to get drinking something quick to eat from Shell. Oh no, the doors aren't open, you got to pay through the window. Oh, okay, alright. And what you don't realise over here is there's not many petrol stations or McDonald's in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's a lot of road and not a lot of stopping on it, I think. Is that what I'm trying to say?
It's because they don't have McDonald's at their petrol stations like we do. Or like that.
And then drove home. next to our hotel, and McDonald's was across the road. And I thought even though I didn't feel hungry, it's weird, okay? I haven't been feeling hungry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have barely been eating, but I haven't felt hungry. I must be just fading away. I must not have a stomach anymore. But I thought I better eat something just in case I do get hungry and it stops me from being able to sleep, because we decided we're going to get up at like 7. Well, I set my alarm for 6:49. And we didn't get to sleep. We weren't going to get to sleep till 2:30. So I'm like, whatever sleep chance we do get to sleep, I'm going to need to sleep. So I don't want to be waking up because I'm hungry. So anyway, I decided to walk over to McDonald's while the cops were there and everything. And then we ran across the road in a spot where we thought the cops couldn't see us. And then we started walking up towards McDonald's, and there was a man walking towards us. And Steve said he was homeless, and I didn't know how he knew he was homeless. He's like, there's a homeless person up there. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I didn't know where he was going. I thought we'd just walk around him. And I could barely see because it was night time. But then he turned down the street. We were turning down, and he was walking in front of us, and we were walking behind him. And to me, he just looked like a normal guy with a backpack on. Like, he didn't look that homeless. Like, he looked like a juggo a bit. But I couldn't tell the difference between him and someone from Melton. So,
if he looks like he could be from Melton, you stay away.
Okay. And yeah, so we're just walking behind him, and then Steve was saying something, and then we kind of stopped because we weren't sure whether going to McDonald's or Taco Bill. Because we stopped, and he kind of I think he turned his head, and we were talking, and we hesitated to where we were going. And when we decided to start walking towards McDonald's to check it out, but he saw it as we were following him, and then he caught us following him. That's why we hesitated and went the other way. And he had some bat steak thing, bit of wood, and he turned around and he started following us and said, "You fucking following me?" or whatever. And then I shat myself, okay? Then I was like, oh fuck, we're gonna die here. Because I don't think he can fight, to be honest. No offense, but I couldn't see him protecting us. This guy wasn't big, he was only a little guy. But they're crazy, okay? So I didn't think that he would be able to protect us, no offense. The guy had a bat and he looked like a nutcase. He wouldn't care if he killed you.
Yeah.
He was paranoid. And then I was like, oh my god, we're gonna die here. And then it really hit me like, shit, this is scary. Which was fucking scary. And McDonald's was closed. You couldn't get in there. And I think, so there was a miscommunication between me and him, because he was trying to tell me that McDonald's was closed. And all I was thinking about was this guy. And there was a service station right next to McDonald's. And I was just wanting to walk straight into the service station where there are people. And they can lock him out and not let him in if he's after us. Like, he was close to us. I'm not saying like he was far away. Like, he was coming for us.
10 meters.
It wasn't 10 meters. He got pretty close to me because you were on my far side.
I'm more aware of myself.
Anyway, so I just wanted to peg it. Like, I wanted to run into the service station, but I'm like, if we run, he might start running too. So I thought I'll just speed walk. But then Steve didn't know what I was doing. And then I'm like, come on, we're going into the service station.
I was getting ready to fight.
He was getting ready to fight, okay?
I'll back up.
He might have pinched his nipples or something. Who knows? Anyway, we went to the servo, and then we had a massive blue because he called me naive. And and made me feel like shit. Made me feel like, because he was laughing when he said it, so it made me feel like he was laughing at me and calling me dumb, which I didn't think, because he blamed me for walking behind the guy and wanting to go when there's cops around and people are obviously getting arrested and stuff. But you know, we're tired, we haven't eaten, and my priorities weren't probably at the best at that time. But I didn't know I didn't think that guy was homeless, and I didn't think there was going to be a problem us walking behind him. Anyway, that doesn't make me naive. I just yes. Anyway, so we had a massive fight, and I said, "Stay away from me. I've had enough of you. You're so mean." He's like, "I'm just trying to look after you and take care of you." I'm like, "No, you aren't. You just want to make me feel dumb. You just want to be smarter and better than me." That's all it is. The sun's coming out. Okay, anyway. So then we had have a big blue, and I don't end up eating or getting anything to drink because I'm like, fuck this, I want to go back. And he's like, "No, come get something to eat."
Oh yeah, because I sound like a mother.
Yeah. And I'm like, "No, bro." Fuck you, bro. And anyway, so we walk back to the hotel, have a massive blue at the hotel. I go to sleep crying, well I go to bed crying, and he says he wants to go to sleep because we've got to get up early. And I'm like, well, why do we have to get up early if I don't even feel like doing anything tomorrow because I'm upset? So what's the point? I don't give a shit. I don't even want to talk to you tomorrow. So, yeah, then he went to sleep. And that pretty much sums up how those things go. Then we got up this, oh, hang on, we're at today. Today we talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was, yeah. So, next time, you might find out if we made up. Because we went to sleep fighting. Okay?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Catch us later. See you later, mate. That's not right, is it? What was our last sign off?
No idea.
Okay, we're gonna make a sign off. A good one. Oh, no, hang on, I forgot stuff. I forgot to say that we met some people that picked up on our accents. Like a lady was like, the lady that gave us our wristband, whatever. Because we have no idea what we're doing. So half the time it's obvious because they must be able to tell that we're not from around here. Like, what? How do I do this? Anyway, we got our wristband and the lady's like, "Where are you from?" And we're like, "Australia." And I don't know, I asked her, I'm like, "Is it that obvious? Like, can you really tell with our accents and stuff?" And she's like, "Did you say yeah?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah." And then she asked about our trip and our holiday. And she's like, "You guys are keen, you know. You just got here and you're already at a concert." And I'm like, "There's no other way to do it." And then,
the girl at the diner was from Fiji.
oh yeah, the girl at the diner was from Fiji. And that was confusing as well because we didn't know how to do the tipping. This is our first tipping experience. So I think we tipped her a little bit more than normal, but that's alright. I think that's alright. And she was really nice, wasn't she? But she's got to be, right?
Yeah.
But I just find it's just so weird. But some of them are so rude, but some of them are so nice. Like the lady that took us, that was there at the counter when we got there, I found that she was really rude. But I don't think she gets any tip. Well, she wouldn't have got any tip from us, so that's probably why she didn't give crap. Whereas the other lady, she was the one who would have got a tip from us, so obviously she's going to put in more effort. And then, what else did I want to say about this weird over here? Was something to do with money or not?
I'm not sure.
Oh, we still have no idea. We've been driving for 3 days now, and we still have no idea, like, the giveaway situation. Like, we just kind of go whenever we want and then hope that people don't smash into us.
The stop situation.
Yeah.
I think it's 1 and 1.
So instead of roundabouts, they have stop signs everywhere. So everyone stops, and then we're like, do we go? Do you go?
Basically, every time you get to a stop intersection, it's like when 4 people rock up to a roundabout at the same time, and no one knows where to go,
yeah,
or who goes first.
someone's got to go. But so his theory is, fuck it, we'll just go.
Everyone has to stop. So
But
while they're stopped, they'll go.
yeah, so pretty much his theory is he's just going to keep going, and if they don't stop, then that's their fault. And we're just going to go first and suck shit. And that's been working out for us so far.
Yeah.
We haven't got any accidents. I swear there was more I wanted to say about something about over here that's confusing me. It had to have something to do with money, yeah?
I don't know.
Oh no, I might remember tonight. Wow, 37 minutes. Mum's gonna have fun watching these. If she does, she probably won't watch them. Where's the mouse? Okay. Catch you later.